They say the skies are safe, until human drama tests the limits of what an airplane can handle. Recently, 2 incidents in Nigeria turned quiet flights into national headlines, and the contrast between them is as shocking as the events themselves. The first took place in early August 2025. A well-known Nigerian musician boarded a commercial flight, bottle in hand. Before takeoff, crew members politely told him that for safety reasons, bottles weren't allowed in the cabin. But instead of handing it over, he allegedly refused and then tried to stop the flight entirely. Passengers watched in disbelief as the delay stretched on. Whispers spread across the cabin. Was this really happening over a bottle? Airport security was eventually called in, but the outcome for him would be very different from what you might expect. Just days later, on August 10, 2025, another passenger, Comfort Amanson, boarded Ibom Air from Uyo to Lagos. Her disruption didn't start with a bottle, but with a phone. The crew asked her to switch it off before takeoff. She refused. Tensions rose. Crew members tried to calm her, but according to witnesses, she fought back. Then came the moment that stunned everyone. She allegedly reached for a fire extinguisher inside the cabin. The flight continued, but the ending was far from ordinary. By the time Comfort's plane landed in Lagos, police were waiting. She was arrested on the spot, sent to Kirikiri prison, and in a move that shocked many, the airline operators of Nigeria handed her the ultimate punishment, a lifetime no-fly ban across every Nigerian airline. Imagine, one flight, one decision, and the skies are closed to you forever. If you're just joining us and these stories already have you shaking your head, this is the kind of real-life drama we break down here. The stories that make you question the systems we trust. Subscribe now so you don't miss the next one. The difference between these 2 cases is where the controversy begins. For the musician, the incident made headlines, but there was no immediate public report of arrest, no lifetime ban, and no prison transfer. For Comfort, the consequences were swift, public, and absolute. 2 flights, 2 disruptions, 2 very different endings. This isn't just about airline rules. It's about the way consequences are handed down and whether public status changes the outcome. In aviation, safety protocols are supposed to be non-negotiable. Yet in these cases, the punishments seem to follow a different flight path. Some say Comfort's actions posed a greater risk. After all, interfering with safety equipment like a fire extinguisher is serious. Others argue that the musician's attempt to delay or stop a flight still endangered passengers and should have been treated just as seriously. In both cases, safety and order were compromised. So why such different responses? This is where the story moves beyond the cabin. It touches on something deeper, the perception that in Nigeria, as in many parts of the world, who you are can sometimes matter more than what you do. Public outrage has been building, not just over the incidents themselves, but over what they reveal about fairness and accountability. Both stories leave us with uncomfortable questions. Are rules really equal for everyone? Or do fame, influence, and public image quietly rewrite the consequences? And most importantly, if these incidents had played out differently, would the lessons for airline safety be stronger or weaker? Before you click away, think about this. The skies might be governed by strict international safety codes, but the human element, decisions, biases, influence, still flies with every passenger. If you believe stories like this deserve to be told and remembered, subscribe now. Because the next headline might be even harder to believe, and you'll want to hear it here first.